against patriots like Steve. From the Article 3 Project, Mike Davis, welcome to Rob Schmitt Tonight.
Thank you for having me.
So, Mike, I did this list of, people at the opening of the show who just demonstrate this isn't about rule of law, whether it's Mike Flynn, whether it's Carter Page, Manafort, Navarro, Bannon, on and on and on. This is the targeted employment of the most powerful intelligence and judiciary tools in the world for political purposes. Is there any question about that anymore, Mike?
There's no doubt. The Biden Democrats, it started under Obama. It's on steroids under Biden. President Biden, Merrick Garland, Lisa Monaco, Jack Smith, Jay Bratz, Alvin Bragg, Tish James, Fani Willis, the list goes on and on. Judge Juan Merchan, Lauren Merchan. This is a criminal conspiracy by President Biden and these Biden Democrats to go after President Trump, his top aides like Peter Navarro, who's in prison right now, like Steve Bannon, who's going to prison in July, going after President Trump's attorneys like Jeff Clark, John Eastman, his supporters on January 6th, while this weaponized, politicized and weaponized justice system and intel agents, they ignore the obvious foreign corruption of Joe Biden and Hunter Biden and James Biden. It seems like every Biden family member, except for the 6-year-old granddaughter who they won't claim, has had over $20 million going into their bank accounts. They give amnesty to BLM, to Antifa, to Hamas supporters, to trans terrorists, to abortion industry activists. This needs to get fixed on November 5th, 2024, when the American people say overwhelmingly that we're not going to allow Biden Democrats to destroy our country.
I hope the trolling or the jokes about Mike Davis as the Attorney General have a foundation of truth to them. I will not ask you to comment. No names, no pack drill. We're going to find out what happened today in the Delaware court from one of our correspondents. And I know Hunter's going to get a slap on the wrist. But I've had it with conservatives, Mike, who say, oh, yes, election finance. They'll give Trump a fine. They want him in prison, Mike. Can these people wake up, please? Is there any question that Judge Merchan, one of the most crooked judges possible, doesn't want Donald Trump incapacitated for the election? Is there any question?
There's no question. This Democrat Manhattan acting justice, who just happens to randomly, in quotes, get picked for all of these Trump cases, the Trump Organization fraud case where Judge Merchan put Trump's 75-year-old CFO in Rikers Island for as long as he could. Judge Merchan, who has this Trump case, Judge Merchan, who has Steve Bannon's case, that's like a 1 in 15,000% chance that it's random that Judge Merchan got all of these Trump cases. He's like the Forrest Gump of this Biden Democrat lawfare against President Trump, and he's not friendly. He's going to do anything he can to put Trump in prison because guess what? His daughter, Lauren Merchan's raising millions of dollars off of this Biden Democrat lawfare and election interference. And Judge Merchan knows that Democrats play for keeps. If he does not deliver, she's done.
Yeah. Yeah. That blindfold must be put back on Lady Justice. That only happens after January the 20th. And that only happens if Americans give their real verdict about lawfare on November the 5th. Follow Mike at the article3project.org. Let's hear what happened in Delaware today with the Hunter Biden case. Day 5 of the Hunter Biden
Good evening, Sebastian.
trial.
And court adjourned abruptly on Friday as Hunter Biden's defense team